Body Works, Inc. does a body good. Hello, my name is Glandy Jackson, and what position are you interested in here at Body Works, Inc.?
Good morning. My name is I'm sorry, I have a head cold. I'm applying for the position of regional manager.
And what interests you about the position?
Being able to oversee the entire company and regulate any changes needed.
What skills do you have that make you qualified for that position?
With help of past experiences, I'm familiar with the decision and communication it takes to keep the company performing adequately. Also, being able to work closely with other managers and the employees in human resources would allow me to accomplish any goals.
How would you be able to keep the company together as one functioning unit?
Every message and necessary action would find itself in my office first, where I would review it and then send it to its appropriate division.
And what would occur if your own performance began to affect that of the performance of other divisions?
If my own performance was negatively influencing the entirety of the company, outside help would intervene to help the other branches. Assistants from other locations of Bio Gland Inc. could step in and supplement for their poor performance.
That's a wonderful answer. Thank you so much for coming in, Ms. P2, and we'll get back to you. Thank you. Good morning. I'm Glandy Jackson of Body Works, Inc. And what position are you interested in today?
Hello, my name is Pancelin, and I believe you are looking for a new cafeteria worker.
So sorry. Indeed we are. I love food. Can't wait to hear more. What actions would you be a part of if hired as a member of our cafeteria staff?
I would improve the nutritional food going into the company and help prevent obesity and other health risks.
And how would you go about achieving those goals?
I would do this by reducing the levels of glucose in the daily amount of food through the use of insulin in the cafeteria.
In what environment do you feel you complete your best work?
I work best in conditions involving a kitchen that needs improvement so I can make it my own.
What problems would working overtime or a cutback in your hours pose?
My work schedule needs to be flexible. If I were to work too much, the glucose levels would be too low, causing other health risks like hypoglycemia. But if I have limited hours, there won't be enough of an improvement in the levels of glucose.
Makes sense. Thanks so much for coming in, and we'll let you know.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Glandy Jackson, head of Body Works, Inc. And what position are you applying for today?
Good morning, my name is Annie Ryer, and I feel that I would be vital in being head of the human resources.
What experience do you have that qualifies you for that position?
Since I have held positions in higher places before, I will be able to stimulate the other members of human resources.
Are there any special skills that set you apart from other applicants?
I will be able to do this since I have knowledge of the leuthimizing method necessary to create a functioning human resources department.
How well do you work with others?
Being able to communicate extremely well is a trait I have pride myself in. Therefore, I am able to work efficiently and conducively with others.
What are the effects of having to work overtime? How about a limitation of hours?
If I were to have to work overtime and to accomplish a task, I would involve the other branches of human resources, and an unnecessary amount of people would begin to work. However, if I were not to be present in the company, people would lack motivation to accomplish the tasks.
Thank you very much for coming in, Ms. Ryer, and we'll be getting back to you. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Good morning. I'm Glandy Jackson, head of Body Works, Inc. And what brings you to our company?
Hi, I'm Adrena Madul, and I'm looking for a position involving the security of the company.
Well, what would you be able to accomplish that our current security team is not?
I'll be able to motivate the other employees to follow protocol and stay out of restricted areas.
How do you plan to do this?
I'll use epinephrine and norepinephrine tactics to protect the company from harmful toxins such as hackers and robbers. For example, norepinephrine tactics will stop the hackers from gaining access to the processing division.
What environment do you work best in?
I'm best at work when protecting vital areas and information.
If you were asked to work overtime or to cut back on your hours, how how would your work be affected?
It's rare for me to work overtime, but when I do, my heartbeat accepts. For doing limited hours, it's also pretty rare, but it usually reduces my skills and slows down my reflexes.
Well, thank you for coming in, Miss Badul, and we will let you. Good morning. I'm Glandy Jackson, and what brings you to Bodyworks Inc.?
I'm Octopus, and I'm looking for a position in management.
Oh, well, how can you improve our workplace?
I want to manage the labor hours and the rate at which the staff works.
How do you plan on achieving this?
I'll accomplish it by implementing contracts such as oxytocin to help the staff work and lead in an orderly fashion.
What is your preferred environment to work in?
I work well being given a task, but I also intend to show what other people need to be doing in the workspace.
Such as?
Overseeing a uterus team.
Oh, good. How would you handle the possibility of having to work overtime? And what about a limitation of work hours?
Well, if I push the staff too much, they may leave before schedule. But if I also work too little, there'll be no regulation.
That is true. Well, thanks so much for coming in, Miss Post, and we'll be getting back to you.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Glandy Jackson, and what position are you interested in here at Bodyworks?
Good morning to you too. My name is Paris Roy, and I would like to apply for the maintenance of the company's central air system.
Oh, well, what do you hope to accomplish if you're hired for this position?
I will maintain and improve the air conditioning by allowing the air to be cooler.
How would you accomplish those goals?
I would be able to do this by raising the levels of calcium chloride. This is done because the highly concentrated aqueous salt solution of calcium chloride will have a high affinity for water vapor and can cause very dry air, eventually creating cooler air.
Under what conditions are you able to produce your best work?
My working conditions need to be open and airy so I can focus.
How will your work be affected if you need to work overtime? How about if your hours are cut back?
If I work overtime, I will get tired and won't be able to function. If I work limited hours, I also won't be able to function.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in, and we'll get back to you. Thanks so much. Hello, I'm Glandy Jackson, and I'll be interviewing you today. What position are you interested in?
Well, my name is Pernille, and I hope to be ahead of management over the employment schedules.
Oh, well, what skills do you possess that would make me hire you for that position?
Well, I'm very organized, and I will be able to help this company by getting it on track of working in an all-night and all-day schedule.
Are there any specific skills you obtain that set you apart from other applicants?
My previous job involved melatonin and I will use that and biological rhythms to help employees deal with the time shifts.
What environments are you able to excel in?
I work really well in relaxing environments, and I require thought-out solutions.
How would working overtime and limited hours affect your level of work?
So if I work long periods of time, that would decrease my sleep, so I would decrease my work performance. And limited hours really doesn't have a noticeable effect on my performance.
Oh, how interesting. All right, well, we'll be getting back to you if we feel that we can use you here.
Okay, thank
Thanks
you.
so much. Good afternoon. I'm Glandy Jackson, and what position are you hoping to fill here at Bodyworks Inc.?
Hi, I'm Overreese, and I'm looking for a position in human resources.
How can you better our company?
I will ensure that I can create an environment where the staff will develop into a highly functioning unit.
And what skills do you have that set you apart from others?
I have tools such as my experience with estrogen, which will regulate the fallopian tubes to carry out projects started in the ovaries.
And under what under what conditions do you function best?
I work well in small teams, but have the ability to develop on my own.
What effect does working overtime have on your ability to function? And how about a cutback in your hours?
If I replenish my staff too quickly, it may result in me not needing to work on days. If I work limited hours, the staff will lack.
Interesting. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Ms. Reese, and we'll be getting back to you soon. Thank you so much. position are you interested in?
Good afternoon. My name is Tester Hadrog, and I would like to work down in human resources.
Well, Mr. Adrog, how do you plan on improving our human resources division?
Well, I have the ability to ensure the hiring of people that help others to develop.
What skills do you have that will set you apart from other applicants?
From my past job experience, I'll be able to bring androgen tools.
Under what conditions do you find that you perform best?
I work best under stimulating environments and under pressure.
Oh. What effect does working overtime have on your ability to function? How about a cutback in your work hours?
Well, if I work overtime, I may hire people that produce inadequate work. If I work too little, I might become fatigued.
Thank you very much, Mr. Adrog,
Yes.
Adrog, and we'll be getting back to you.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I'm Glandy Jackson, and what position are you interested in here at Bodyworks Inc.?
Hello, my name is Thyra Tranks, and I'm applying for a position in sales analysis.
What qualifies you for this position?
Well, through my knowledge of T3 and T4, I have the ability to regulate the supply and demand of the products offered.
How well do you work with others?
Well, as a worker, I'm able to complete my assigned work while simultaneously communicating with other branches to ensure that we're all working efficiently.
What special skills do you have that are valuable for our company?
From past experiences, I seem to have an influence on each division which drives them to work to the standard expected.
How does working overtime affect the standard of your work? And what if you were asked to work less?
Well, if I were to work overtime, then there would be an excess of products produced, which can cause a buildup of unneeded materials. If I do not work efficiently, then there will be a lack of products produced, therefore costing the company money.
Thank you, Ms. Thyra Tranks. You are now in the running to become our next top sales analyst. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. My name is Glandy Jackson, and what position are you interested in here at Bodyworks Inc.? Good morning. I'm Glandy Jackson, and what position are you interested in here today at Bodyworks Inc.?
Hello, my name is Pan Solent, and I believe you are looking for a new cafeteria worker?
Oh, indeed we are. I love food. Ask you a question. I got so into it. I'm so sorry.
Camera, action. We're rolling.
We're rolling. Not anymore.
Okay.